Hello and welcome to my channel all about accountancy, where we convert your accounting problems into solutions. I am your host Professor Tanmaypvttutor and I am back after a very long vacation. Today I am back with a new episode of Source Documents. If you have forgotten, Source Documents is a series in which I explain you the meaning and purpose of all the source documents which are created by business organizations. I will also teach you how to make some of these source documents. Today's source document is a receipt. A receipt is a document which is prepared whenever a person receives any cash or check. So a receipt comes into play only when it is a cash transaction. A receipt is prepared by the receiver and it is given to the payer. A receipt acts as a proof that a particular payment has been made. A receipt is prepared only when payment is done through cash or check. If it is a credit transaction, receipt will not be prepared. A receipt is prepared in duplicate. One copy of the receipt is given to the giver and one copy is retained by the receiver. So the transaction is very simple. I receive money, I will draw a receipt and I will give that receipt to the payer or the giver of the money. So in a receipt there is no complication or anything whatsoever. So let us see how to draw a receipt. The first step of drawing the receipt remains the same as it is for all the source documents. So you have to draw the three sides of a source document. So I have drawn the three sides of the receipt. Now I will write the name and address of the receiver's organization. So if I have received the money, I have to write the name of my organization. So let us assume Tanmay Limited, Mumbai. Obviously the address can be longer or shorter as per your liking. If the question mentions an address, you have to write the entire address. After this I am going to write the word receipt in the center. This word should be bold and underlined, so that people should understand what document are you making. After this I am going to write the receipt number and the date. So receipt number is also known as R number and date. After this I have to write a sentence. So I will write the sentence: received with thanks from Messrs, we'll say Beta Limited, a sum of rupees, let us say 1000 only. I will underline this: 1000 only, through cash or check number something, dated something, on dash bank, in part or full payment of bill number dated. Now let me explain this properly. Received with thanks from Messrs Beta Limited. Here Messrs Beta Limited is the payer. A sum of rupees 1000 only, through cash or check. So if you are receiving the money through check, only then you have to fill these three gaps. So it is the check number, the date of the check, and the check belongs to which bank. For example, a check number is a 6-digit number. So I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 111, 111. Dated some date, maybe 5th Jan 2019, on some bank. So let us take SBI for now, State Bank of India. But if I am receiving the money through cash, nothing is going to appear. This is going to go, this is going to go, and even this is not going to appear. we will just write dashes. Clear? So if you are receiving the money through cash, you are not supposed to write anything in these three blanks. But if you are receiving the money through check, you are supposed to write the check number, the date of the check, and the bank from which the check has been issued. In part or full payment, now you can either make part payment or full payment of bill number. So you are giving me the payment, but why are you making the payment? On what basis? So you have to tell me that you are paying the money of so and so bill number. For example, I had sold some goods to you and you are making the payment of those goods. Then you have to give me the bill number and the date of that bill. Clear? After this is the entire sentence, by the way. After this, I have to make a small box which could be either in the left or at the right. Rupees, how much? 1000. And as I always do, this sign. After this, over here I am going to write SD, that is the signature of the person who is making this receipt. So normally this receipt is made by accountants. So I am going to write accountant. And this accountant is for, who is the receiver? Tanmay Limited. So for Tanmay Limited. And here I have to write a small sentence, asterisk, subject to realization of check, and then I will close the document. Now what does this sentence mean, subject to realization of check? Subject to realization of check means if your check bounces, this receipt is invalid, void, cancelled completely. Again, let me repeat, subject to realization of check means if your check is proper, correct, that is if your check is honored, only then this receipt is valid. If your check bounces, for example, you have made me a payment of 25,000 rupees, but your bank account does not have that much money, your check will bounce. That is, your check will get dishonored, cancelled. In such situation, as the check was cancelled, the receipt also stands cancelled. Hence, the sentence is very important. If you do not mention this, the payer can raise their hands and say that I am not responsible that the check was bounced. No one does that because I can definitely draw him into the court. But to be on a safer side, we should write this sentence, subject to realization of check. If you are receiving cash, there is no problem at all. This sentence is not of any importance if you are receiving cash. But if you are receiving check, then this sentence is very important. With that, I come to the end of receipt. If you have liked today's video, then please like and share, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a new upload. I upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. If you have any queries or suggestions, you can use the comment box down below. I am waiting for your queries because I want to start my new series which is called Clear Your Doubts. So until unless I don't get your queries, I am not going to start that series. With that, this is Professor Tanmay Kesarkar signing off. Good luck and take care.